It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but don't fear, we've got football to perk up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt
looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They'll run once more with JCM.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it.
And it's out, he put it on the carpet. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. The fumble on first down, now here's second down.
Come on.
In motion goes the tight end.
Daniels looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll get this up to midfield.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
4 yards. And the Commander's first down.
19 Lions. Here we go. Cougar 18 Rattlers. Ready, one.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. You talk about this Bengals defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go.
Now Daniels. Checks it down, Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Washington Commanders first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry when he found that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And his throw is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
Here's Daniels.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. And now the rookie's free. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD.
Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage where it's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's...
Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So a first-quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
180, 11.
Here's Burrow. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
Here we go.
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Here we go. 180.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow will throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor there. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Now 2nd and 3. The toss right side. Here's Krosky-Merritt.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Back all 80. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. And that will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Here we go.
Not easily done.
Right 80. Side.
They go play action with Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals add 6 to their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And that's all about recognition right there because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
1st down, Washington.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Maverick, 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Sinner. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Washington, 1st down.
Here we go,
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Check smash, check smash. Ready.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky-Merritt. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And powering through at the 35. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. Behind.
Burrow looking to pass.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Open man is Yoshibas.
And he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
This one complete to Yoshibas.
We're creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go. 11.
Now Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown! Gesicki as the first half is winding down.
And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Good for a Washington 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Daniels. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Nifty move.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chase Brown, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And bulldozing his way through.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky Merritt.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Washington first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm one, ready? 12. Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
110 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm one, ready?
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Here we go.
An inside give, Brown.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. This is Brown going up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying for it with Perine. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had had to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 14.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Now Daniels.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And getting this just shy in midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
10 yards there, good for Washington.